Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of AC Unity. The thing was that in the previous episode, my plan was for this one. In the ending, I checked a bit what we could do, and the plan was to either do the cafe theater missions to expand the cafe theater and increase its steady income before tackling like the main missions. But the only thing is that it's like a 4 out of 5 difficulty level, and Arno himself, I think he is. Do think he has like an overall level, although I have no. I do not really know where that actually is mentioned, but I did see it somewhere, some kind of an overall level. Is it over here? Nope. There. It's on, to the right. Arno's level is actually already 3 out of 5. But if you look at the stat bars of melee, stealth, health and ranged, it's all still pretty low. So it could be that these theater missions might be a little bit too much for now. And the plan was otherwise to just continue with the main campaign in order to also unlock maybe some more skills, because some of them require you to have progressed a minimum amount in the main campaign. And for instance, I don't think Arno currently yet already has like access to the ranged blades, like the shooting blades functionality. So that was the other option. For the rest, these areas are pretty much cleared out. These are the icons are still there, but yeah, I did complete them already. This heist. God damn it, I hate that word. I cannot pronounce it. It's a big haste or heist. Alright, whatever. But for the rest, everything is done. No more chests, no more murder mysteries, no more Paris stories, no more cockades. The only thing what is still here, but I think there are quite a lot of them, that's in the cellar of Cafe Theater. You have like these, or maybe this is only one and the rest is scattered throughout Paris. Like for instance over here is one. But here you have these Nostradamus enigmas. That's also something we could do. But anyways, very long introduction. That is what's still left in this middle area that I really was cleaning up before going further into the main campaign, which will probably also bring us to the other regions or sections of Paris. The only thing that I stumbled upon, and which is what I was getting to with this way too long intro, is that there actually, you don't see the icon here, but if I enter this, I wanted to buy something in a discarded footage at the shopkeeper here, and then I noticed that when you get into the building, you actually get co-op missions, and co-op is of course more for online multiplayer, and this is like an offline single player playthrough. But you can also play their single player, and they do have their own it's quite elaborate what they did. It's not simply like, okay, like a fetch quest or an assassination quest. They do have their also these co-op missions have their own little background story and cutscenes, and they do have quite some good rewards, sync points and gear that is being unlocked. So I will also be tackling the co-op missions actually. I do think they're quite challenging. I was playing around a bit before this episode, but I stumbled upon a little issue, and that was that the guards were all that like these super unimmersive outlines, like highlights, like you are now looking at this guard. So I discarded that footage. I wanted to try and see if I could disable a shader or something. It turned out that apparently your HUD settings of the main game, how they are now fully disabled, do not carry over to that co-op world or mission. The HUD was actually set to minimal, but not fully disabled. So once I did fully disable it, everything was fine in that co-op world. But so I already went in there a bit, and it does look quite challenging. A lot of guards and stuff, but yeah, I just have to get good, I guess. So yeah, very long story. Sorry for the rant. I will be doing co-op missions as well, playing them as a single player, and yeah, that is about it actually. I could have said that like in one sentence. It took me like much longer. Sorry for that. Sometimes I get a bit carried away. Anyways, this is where the shop is. By the way, this is also pretty amazing. These interiors that are just fully modeled. I cannot access this building, or at least not yet. But it's so good for the immersion to actually have interiors of like random buildings, like something behind the glass, so to say. It's now actually nighttime. It's actually pretty immersive. When I loaded it up, suddenly it was nighttime. Anyways, here we go. I know there is a co-op here, but this is not the one I had in playtesting. It's really weird. If I now go outside, like so, and I go back, then I will get a different one. No, huh? Now it's the same one. It's really weird because I want to do another one, the one that I actually already entered. Yes, this one. So it, yeah, it randomizes the missions or something. I don't know. You access them by going to the assassin recruiter dudes. Let's also first fill up our stuff. Here we go. And normally, if you're here, you should get an option to play private. So that is like single player. Somehow, with this guy, it doesn't pop up. I noticed with another assassin recruiting guy elsewhere in the city, it does pop up. So this seems to be a bit buggy. But there's another way to access the mission. That is via the progress tracker. So we go to co-op. And we do the one that we that we had in front of us. That is this one. Heads will roll, and here we can play in private. Select that. I will quickly read it. DJ Paton, a spy working for Robespierre. I think Robespierre is also one of those big names in the French Revolution. Has gathered information on Templars, but he was betrayed and sentenced to death. Patron's notebook is in Le Châtelet prison. We already read that database entry. And Patron's headed to the guillotine. You need to get both. So we need to get his notebook and we need to get him. And the rewards are actually pretty good. 3 custom gear, or at least handmade and tailored gear. So a little bit upgraded. And I quickly wanted to see if there is indeed a database entry for Robespierre. I mean, that's a pretty well-known dude. Maybe it will only pop up if I loaded the mission. So indeed, let's first load the mission and then check the database for Robespierre. Here we go.
The law of suspects has started a wave of paranoia. One wrong word and you're a dead counter-revolutionary.
Citizen, there's been some error. I'm no royalist.
You have all been named enemies of freedom by your fellow citizens.
I have information for Robespierre. Citizen Robespierre. We have enemies among us.
DJ Paton, patriotic citizen turned super spy.
We have traded one tyrant for another.
Peton got a little carried away. He ratted out hundreds of Parisians. No crime was too small. He got so good at snooping, he found something he shouldn't have.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
The Templar Order.
And you can identify these citizens?
Many, yes. They are not loyal to France. I fear they may control members of our own government.
Guards! You truly are a gifted spy, Peton. Perhaps too gifted. Arrest this traitor.
You can't do this! No!
Witness the fate of those who betray their fellow citizens.
Peton has valuable Templar secrets, and he's no good to the assassins dead. Get to the notebook, then save Peton. Peton's notebook is a who's who of the Templar Order. You need to get it before it's destroyed.
Alright,
The
so
front entrance is pretty heavily guarded. Maybe look around for a more sneaky assassin approach.
I will for sure do that. Robespierre probably is a Templar himself. I mean, he put Baton to the guillotine. So let's see if there's anything about Robespierre in the database. General. There should be, right? Don't see anything. Ah, here. First one. Maximilien François Isidore de Robespierre. Deprived of his father from a very early age, Robespierre was raised by oratorians. He was a hard-working pupil with a passion for Roman history, which he would refer to almost obsessively in his later speeches. Alright, little learning moment. What the hell is an oratorian? Here we go. Oratorian. Member of one of the following religious orders: Oratory of Saint Philip, who uses the postnominal Oratory of Saint Philip, that's Roman Catholic. Oratory of Jesus, Roman Catholic. Oratory of the Good Shepherd, Anglican. Or Theologic Oratorium, Lutheran. Alright, so it's some kind of religious department. Alright, but let's leave that. Religion, not really my thing. Trained as a lawyer and admitted to the Arras bar, he was destined for provincial mediocrity just as the Depression broke out. On April 20, 1789, he was elected only 5th deputy out of 8th of the 3rd estate of Artois to the Estates General. But he would soon conquer Paris and would only ever return to Arras on one occasion. Over 5 years he would speak out many times to various galleries. We are being watched by all nations. We are debating in the presence of the universe. Fine for him to do. If I tried shouting that in public, they'd have me committed. Despite his harsh voice and his Artois accent. 1 second. I was thinking Artois accent, but he came from Arras. So I was thinking Artois, but it's something different, I guess. He gained increasing attention. Of his private life we know next to nothing. He lived elegantly, but without overindulging himself. His was a life based on regular study and maintaining good company. He had an overzealous distrust that could be offensive to schemers and supplicants. In fact, he did not court popularity and was all the more esteemed as a result. What the hell is a supplicant? Sorry, one more learning moment. Supplicant. A person who asks a god or someone who is in position of power for something in a humble way. Alright. Right, it's kind of a beggar or something. Yeah. Somebody who requests something. In a humble way. Once in power, Robespierre quickly shed his moderate image, favoring extremism and terror as tools for rulership. After a reign that culminated in the Festival of the Supreme Being and the Terror. Festival of the Supreme Being and the Terror. Nice name for a feast. Robespierre lost the support of the Committee for Public Safety. His former allies turned on him and he was deposed and executed. Can I just say that tickets to next year's Festival of the Supreme Being and the Terror have already sold out due to popular demand? I was thinking the same thing. Alright, but that's a little backstory. That's Robespierre for you. And apparently, maybe he is like a Templar because, yeah, he did put that dude that we are now chasing. And I forgot his name. Who was it? DJ Paton, the spy. He did put him in shackles. Anyways, let's get over there. Alright, the thing is, I already played it a little bit before this area. And then I stopped because the guard, what I mentioned, that I think I mentioned that in this episode, that the guards were all highlighted, super unimmersive. So, but apparently the HUD turned on by itself, so that's solved now. But so I was already here a bit. That yellow icon, I think, is a commander from whom we have to steal a key, and he is inside. And I think maybe that window over there is a way to get in, because I do think we need to get in. And it is pretty hard because I was already in for a while, and there are quite some there are quite a lot of dudes roaming about, guards. So only getting to that window over there may be easier said than done. But do I want to get in there, or do I want to get in somewhere else? Let's just go in there. Alright, I really have to take it easy here. Oh shit. Alright, who is seeing me? No. Alright, screw this. I am screwing this up. I have no idea who is seeing me, but I'm constantly being seen. So it really
is a who's who of the Templar Order.
It really
You
is
need to get
about
it before it's destroyed.
being
The
very
front entrance is pretty heavily guarded. Maybe look around for a more sneaky assassin approach.
it really, god damn it. Getting up there is harder than it seems. Can I get that guy from the window? I think I can, but I think I can also just take him out like so. But it really is all about being meticulous and patient and really getting into the assassin's vibe. Don't barge in because you will get overwhelmed. Check out all these details. It's amazing. Anywho, I was thinking just to wait a bit here and see if anybody else walks by, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Our target, I think, is up there. I actually don't want to use eagle vision or the HUD. I want to figure it out by myself, but sometimes I just need to, because really just randomly going over this place trying to find a guy, maybe a bit too much. Right. So there's one guy over here. Damn it. Oh shit, he's actually coming. Can't I take him out? Is he coming? Yes, this is actually a good thing, right?
Lovely disappearing trick.
Come on, Arno. Yes.
Now you've broken.
Ah, shit. The game is crapping out on me. I pressed like attack button 3 times, and because probably I'm on a lower level, it didn't register. Very annoying. Alright, here we go again. At least I know my way in. It's not that hard. And maybe actually I shouldn't mind.
Of the Templar Order.
I shouldn't.
You need to get it before it's destroyed. The
Maybe-
front entrance is pretty heavily guarded. Maybe look around for a more sneaky assassin approach.
Maybe I shouldn't mind being seen that much. For heists, I really do mind, because then your reward really goes down. But for here, if I just get out of sight, maybe good enough. Alright, I'm not gonna wait forever here. Oh my god. Oh, that's so annoying. If he goes somewhere you don't want to. Oh my god. It's a cool game, but this parkouring, yeah, maybe it's me pressing the wrong buttons, but it can be quite annoying, to be honest. Ah, nice. Hopefully nobody will open the door right now. He was actually turned with his back. Very good. And now we are back to where we were. And let him come over here. And now hopefully it will work. There he is.
Where are you, stranger?
Woo! That was a close call. Alright, and the other dudes, where is he? And there's actually, I'm not sure what it's called, like an artifact or something. Let's quickly see what those are called. Yeah, an artifact. Okay, at least they're standing long enough in the same area. And here we go. Oh It was nothing. Quickly checking whether there's any items in this room. I could use. That's the thing with those firecrackers. They only work if they're in the line of sight of the guard you're trying to use it on. Ah, now we were correctly in the line of sight.
Clean out. Wait a minute.
Nice. If I would have taken him out from the hiding spot, even if I would press non-lethal kill, he would actually, I think, at least from a hay bale, he would be killed lethally. Not sure what those weird things on the wall are. Probably a graphical glitch. Check out this lighting. It's pretty amazing. This is also... Oh shit.
Odd. What was that?
Oh shit.
What stupid?
That's the warden. He's probably got the key with him.
Holy shit. I wanted to throw a smoke bomb. That really didn't work. At least
Where are you?
we have the warden inside. As soon as he walks back,
You just fly on.
I am pickpocketing his ass. Come on!
Okay, you've got the key. Now go get that notebook.
Right, very nice. Was not expecting that to work. The notebook below, over there. Alright, he just stays fixed. I really want to like explore this whole castle. It looks way too cool actually, but probably I will get noticed, so I will just have to leave it be. Here we go. Out of here. Man, this really is one of the best, no, maybe the best looking game ever. The fact that there is no difference between interiors and exteriors is so immersive. You can really look outside, and that is rarely the case in even modern games. Alright, we are on the correct floor, I would say. Such a beautiful game.
I've got you, outlaw!
I don't want to kill him. Nope. We are playing.
Got you now! You're mine!
Alright, I don't want to kill guys. I want to try and play non-lethally where possible. are they? Ah, there he is. Should probably use eagle vision a bit more, but... Holy shit. But anyway, sometimes being seen is not the worst. Sometimes have too much the feeling that I'm playing like Splinter Cell or oh shit! I don't think they actually come. They should be able to see it. Ah, now he actually comes.
The hell?
But yeah, I have a little bit too much the idea that I'm playing like Splinter Cell or Metal Gear. I don't need to do a perfect stealth. As long as it's effective. The only problem is, I'm just gonna try it. Walk up to him. But this is the problem. Ah, now it finally works. Sometimes you simply, it just doesn't register that non-lethal takedown.
That's odd. Touch of the time to meet justice, citizen.
Nope.
Cut the bastard off. You will face my justice.
Alright, this is actually pretty okay. That guy, don't hope he's in a loop or something. Like so. I'm cheesing a little bit, but yeah, it is effective. Like...
Wait, did I?
Right, I think we need to be over there in a cell, if I'm not mistaken. And it would be better, I guess, to tackle this from the other sides, because they are all looking in my direction. Alright, you can turn around now, guys. Not sure they are going to. So I'm just going to make my way out of there. And try to tackle it from the other sides. Oh, come on. It's quite annoying, that non-lethal takedown mechanic. How inconsistent it is.
What's your game then? One of Mesmer's rejects? You're no better than the thugs! Here! Ah! Oh! You won't escape!
Alright, I didn't kill him, I only wounded him. That's fine. Nice. The music and everything. So, yeah, engaging, I must say. Even these garlics over here. Anyway, the plan was... I did hear a chest, by the way, over here somewhere. These are actually like castles inhabited. Lots of times... Yeah, you also had it like in Skyrim, you also had a lot of items lying about. Lots of times it's like super empty in castles like this, like in Dark Souls, it's quite empty. Here you have like all like the regular stuff you use just to go about your life. It's all here, like food, utensils. It's all pretty cool. Anyways, by the way, maybe I'm going to see if it's possible to toggle the crouch button. Is that possible? Nope. Ah, customize. No. No, I don't think that is possible for the controller. Alright, now we are going up, and that is not what we want, but I'm just curious where it leads. And I hear a chest.
Rest in peace, corpse.
So it's just 2 hits and they go down. Any more? That way it's actually pretty easy. Ah, nice. I was expecting a lockbox actually. Alright, I'm just curious who is in here and... Oh! Oh shit.
Right.
That is the commander. Those guys are like...
Guess it was my
They have like the biggest health bar ever. I don't even know whether I can choke them out. I'm gonna try it. Because looting him probably nets some nice stuff. That really didn't went all too well. Oh shit.
Is he? Bloody invisible.
Man, that guy is moving a little bit annoying. He's standing like in the same places for very long with his field of vision. Like, okay, I'm just gonna take a chance. Nice. Alright, let's see what this nets me, Commander. Why the hell can't I loot a commander? These are supposedly, together with the bandit leaders, the most dangerous enemies in the game. Alright, let's look at that later. Let's actually get back to what we needed to do. Being the yeah, we needed to get to that cell, I guess. But we will be doing that in the next episode, guys, because I am hitting the 40-minute marker already. Hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one. For the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.